Alright, it's League. I have a 5-2. What else? Yeah. We're playing against JNails. Still in this situation where I probably only have about an hour a day in me. The good news, I don't know if it's good news, it's news, is that I can go like, I think I can win like 0 of these games and still be in the championship match, so that would be kind of bad because I won't really have a chance of winning it. In any case, we'll see what we can do here. I'm going to open Haunted Woods something. I'm not actually sure what something should be. The kind of natural thing would be to go Bauble, but with Woodworkers Guild around, I'm very tempted to take one of the actions. Right. I don't know what else this 5 could be. Like Charm, not very appealing. Lab, I don't know. I mean, you want to be playing with Haunted Woods eventually. Long term, there's like King's Court Farmers Market, King's Court Smugglers that can payload for you, so those seem okay. There's no trash machines. Haunted Woods could be fairly impactful. We'll hope to see it early-ish. Go Haunted Woods and like a Haven. With the idea that we're probably going to try to Woodworkers Guild the Haven. Yeah. I think. Like, I think Haunted Woods is fairly disruptive. On the other split, maybe open like Pageant Bauble. Like a 4-3 would be Pageant Bauble. That sounds pretty okay. Pageant Haven also maybe okay. It's not a 4, so I guess it makes things maybe not quite as easy. Okay, this will be Bauble right here, for sure. I don't know that you're going to get to smuggle anything that appealing. Okay. It's fine. I guess I'm playing this Haven. Like, I can get to... I guess we go, like, Haunted Woods Lab. As is. It's kind of an iffy shuffle, though. Is the main deal with that. Like, we'd have a lot of extra stuff. Like, I want to do this now when the Smugglers isn't coming in. Okay, and we saw Haunted Woods, so that's just, like, absolutely amazing. Not gonna lie. Need some Lurkers at some point. I don't know whether to put one in, like, right now. We could go like a top deck Favor by Lurker. I guess I could go like top deck a Bauble, considering what next turn looks like. Like next turn we're fairly likely to see Lab. Whatever. Haunted Woods, which we are. I'm gonna need to pick up Lurker soonish, I guess. I guess this is only like 6. Anyways. Oh, you can Woodworkers Guild for King's Court. That's a fun detail. What do we want here? Like, coin buy. We could go Pageant Lurker. I don't know about having a single Lurker in, but well, I guess specifically Lurker, Pageant. Can lurk my Haven back. It'll be exciting. I guess you get King's Court Lurk. You have King's Court Lurker on top right now. Just lurk that back. Coin top deck. Get a King's Court on top. You know, it should be drawing pretty good. Let's certainly take a Lurker back. Okay, that's probably fortunate. Maybe more than I deserved. Could go King's Court on top. I mean, the Lurker's there. Go coin top deck, coin favor. I'm a little bit worried about drawing next turn, but I think we have to just kind of not worry about that. Like, it's not perfect, but Kinging Lurker's a good thing. And we just got the absolute perfectly amazing draw, so that also is helpful. Do we want to king this Haunted Woods? Yeah, of course we do. Probably just another King's Court. Seems pretty okay. I mean, we can King Lurker then draw stuff, so it's you know. There's some gain and play to be done. I may actually be able to win this next turn, we'll see. Sure, exactly. Or we may just need to get points. Another possibility. I'm kind of trying to think with X many Lurker plays, you have 9. What's going to be safe to do? And however many baubles, we're not going to be able to empty King's Court, but we might get close-ish. I guess you also don't have a Haunted Woods coming in, so it's not actually particularly threatening. Maybe just get the rest of the Basilica points. It might be a problem. Top decking 3 estates here. If you buy anything, it's not the greatest. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't perfect, but it'll do. Let's see here. How does this work? I guess we're going to want another King's Court. What's the other thing we're trashing? Maybe a farmer's market. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't get whatever the thing this is unless I king the other lurker, which maybe I can do. Like, we'd make a pretty decent top deck. I wonder if that actually should have been a King's Court, if it should have been something else. I'm gonna need to score a little bit here, so let's see. Maybe another lurker. Or maybe another King's Court. I'm a little scared of, well, I probably have 2 turns, is the thing. I'm going to set aside this lurker. And we're going to king Haunted Woods. We're going to king Farmer's Market. And then I'm not under Haunted Woods attack, and we're going to take Province plus something. Probably King's Court. I need that top decked. I'm going to go like a lab. Just to be more sure of the drawing. I think you actually have a King's Court in there. Anything of these any good? Or would I rather have a coffer? I might just take another farmer's market. Or smugglers. You're fairly non-threatening, is my read on things. Yeah. Alright, so we should just end up winning this turn. Fairly easily. What'd you gain? Nothing. Alright, that's fine. I don't know what this interface is doing this for. What's the next best thing? Like lab. Point lead, good. Okay. Well, I definitely had a better opening split there, and I was first player, both of which are very helpful things. On to the next game. I don't know, I'm still feeling pretty okay right now. These things can change. Procession horse only into procession. That's exciting. Horrifying. There's a ruined market. That doesn't mean a whole lot because there's also rope. I mean, Procession horse is still good. It's just, I don't know. And then there's donate. The thing that's actually like really missing here is non-coin payload. Really missing. Yeah. Which kind of limits things, I guess. I might open rope silver or pageant. I don't know how any of this really works. Pageant does have a thing with donate. I don't know how like valuable that is. Like you get an extra coin on your donate turn with pageant. Maybe you want pageant later also. Like you can draw just fine. I guess one of the reasons for Procession is that like Procession horse is a fairly effective village. It's just so weird what you do after that. You still need to be just producing like, way more money than any of the actions give you. So supplies. I mean, we're gonna want a pair of ropes eventually. Do we want them now, or do we want to go like pageant silver, or what? Yeah. Pageant supplies. I think of like pageant supplies. I don't even want pageant. Maybe like pageant supplies, procession at some point. It's like there's just so little reward to doing the proc horse stuff early. It's just, I mean, it's so not, like, it doesn't actually ramp you, it just gets you stuff. Maybe stuff's good, but, like, you don't, I don't know. At some point somebody has to donate again if you put enough ruins in. Procession and Cultist into Captain. It's like at the same time, maybe I'm just, you know. I think I just want to go like rope silver. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know if rope's any good. Like supplies is getting you more each turn. Rope. You can buy rope eventually, sometime later. Go pageant supplies. You can go straight after procession. Yeah, rope. Might take a rope. I guess we could also take a procession here. Or a silver. Might take another supplies now. Or procession. Like, there's just so little to accomplish. Just generally confused about this game. And I mean, the rope that I just bought is just awful. So I'm not convinced that if I donate, I'm actually getting a whole lot more done. Is the thing. I want like one more. I think I want like one more rope, and then I don't know. Proc. Almost feels like proc just for the sake of having it, but oh well. Got a lot paid off there. I could go proc donate here. I'm obviously light on a little light on things to do with it, but you can pay off debt anytime, right? I should have the opportunity to pay that off after, I think. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I think I should be able to pay. I think I should have the opportunity to pay that off after the buy. Like that. Not a whole lot of money. I mean, we could like do it differently, like this, and just be like mildly ambitious about things. Obviously, there's a failure possibility, but I also don't really want to trash that much. Yeah, it didn't work. Oh well. Should be for that. Like I'm pretty sure that you should get the opportunity to pay debt off during the start of your cleanup phase by default. I'm not going to like say that's the game, because I think I'm losing for other reasons, like that I didn't do the start of this game properly, but I think I should have 2 more coins. Not seeing a procession here is going to hurt a little bit. Okay, not seeing a procession here is going to hurt a lot. Do I just leave it? Get myself another rope? I think so. Well, yeah, I think I need another rope. Or maybe Captain's actually just better. We don't need to hit whatever we're at. Yeah, this should just be a Captain. Like, we can Captain proc. It's fine. One of my things right now is I'm kind of suffering on the whole having money front. I guess you're carrying a few more coppers. I don't know. I guess you have one more rope. Anyways. Cultist should be. There's much point in it not being cultist. I swear I should have had 2 more coins. Oh well. I might actually be able to get through this whole match. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see how things progress. Definitely losing this one. For more than the standard reasons. I'm very surprised that that's a Carnival. I just want to empty Procession. Sure. I mean, I'd kind of like to. Just take a Procession here. Should be able to get another captain next turn. Not that it matters so much. I'm mostly scared by the amount of, well, it's the money thing all over again. Just, you know. I'm also very light on horse. Like, I guess I can't actually get all the way through this shuffle. Just kind of no good. I don't have enough stuff. Which, maybe that's not having a second rope. I don't know. Third rope is the case maybe. What am I buying Ruined Market for? It's just bizarre. There's rope right there. Anyways. Maybe there's some method to it. Like, you just take gold, silver. Genuinely. Carnival over Cultist is just so strange. Like, it draws at most one more card and doesn't junk. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, this is kind of no good. I mean, I guess we need a rope and probably one of supplies. That'll be the deal. I wonder if I'll lose here. Seems possible. I'm just light on money. can take Hireling over another captain. Kind of trying to drive down the... Well, we're going to drive down the ruins pile quite a bit, so we may actually be into scoring range, which is a real problem because I don't actually have money. You have a little bit more. So I kind of have to hope that you somehow fail turn, which seems not the most likely thing ever. You know. Might be province. I have a feeling I may not be able to win. Well, I may lose this next turn. I wonder if I can like go for it somehow. Like I have 2 buys. Can I somehow empty ruins this turn? With only 3 processions seems unlikely. I think that's what we kind of have to go for. There's no scoring. And you can also just do like double cultist and say I'm winning next turn. And the thing with the cultist draw is like I have no option but to mess with the ruins a bit. Well, I think we should be going for it. Should be that. Okay. These are going to be captains, which then I don't know what they're going to do. Okay. Well, we play Ruined Market for sure. At least one of these. Play these 2 and I win? Yeah, that seems good. Woohoo. Look at me getting insanely lucky to have a Ruined Market come up. I mean, you didn't have to leave that. Like, that was an unnecessary leave. That's just, I mean, it's disgusting that the Ruined Market came up like that. But I mean, I would have had the tie without. So, you know, it's fine. Okay. Like I'd have been happy with a tie for that situation, I think. It's another 2/5. Trashing's weakish. What's under the Ferryman? Skulk. I mean, we're gonna open Sleigh Cultist, I think. I gotta open Crucible. No, it's not open Crucible Cultist. We can go Sleigh Cultist. There's some things that Way of the Butterfly can do. You don't have Villages. I guess one of the things against that. But I mean, the Sleigh can do stuff. The Sleigh can do stuff. will be a silver. Right, we are gonna get the... Oh, I can put that into my hand. And we don't. Desperation, huh? More Cultist. I don't know. Maybe it's alright. I can also put like a Magpie on top. Oh, like I'm not... I don't know how much Cultist you want. Like, do you want it bad enough to put one on top, or do you just want to, like, get a bunch of Magpie? We'll see. This may be, like, super terrible. I may just, like, drown. But it's alright. No, I'm starting to feel like we're not doing. We might get a fourth game. The big thing will basically be, do you have the Cultist in the top 5 cards there? If you don't, I think I'm still in good position. If you do, less so. Could be another Cultist. Yeah, damn. Now probably Desperation for a Cultist. Oh, except I can't. Nothing. Probably nothing. Like, I'll probably still give 4 ruins, right? As opposed to 6. I'll have the Magpies. Yeah, fine, let's see. This next 5, I think, is going to be Ferryman, not Cultist. You want to butterfly it? No, we want to put a Cultist on top. Okay. Well, I'll just hope I don't drown. I guess I could put a Cultist on top and like be very hopeful about things, but I don't think that's a great plan. Maybe put a Ferryman on top. I think I want that on top over the gold. Whoa. Is it all 4? Damn. Okay. Well, at least there's nothing I could have done about it. Let's just see more. That should have been the mine, obviously. We go for a Crucible now. I'm gonna just keep taking Ferryman. Like, I don't have to have things work consistently necessarily. I just need to... Or maybe I just get totally beat up by... just all Cultist all the time. And I mean, the thing is, like, at some point you can province and then you're happy about things, so, is this better than a gold? Probably not. But is this Ferryman better than a gold? I mean, Butterfly Ruins. Maybe I do that? Oh. Like, the thing is, I'm just going to keep taking them. But I'm not trashing them. I may end up with all 10 ruins, as things are. Yeah, I think I missed on this pretty badly. I also, like, have had stuff like this happen, where, if you'll notice, this is like every single one of my good cards at the bottom of my deck. And now they're all about to miss the shuffle, which, I mean, you do because you should play your good cards. I'm just pointing it out. This is probably a little bit unnecessary. I'm going to Crucible the Skulk, I think. Ooh, province that I can't actually sustain. Like, bottom deck all your good cards is not how you do it. It's not. The other problem I'm facing is that, like, your deck's probably good enough to, you know, just do stuff. You don't have to be. Do I do a Skulk attack? Or do I just grab myself well, I guess I can return the Skulk for probably another Ferryman. Like, this is a good exchange, right? Maybe we take another Magpie. I know, like, at one point we start desperationing for province, probably now. I have a lot more gold. Yeah, I could return this. It's going over the shuffle, so that's productive. Like, even if I get it back, it's not in here. This 42 card deck should have gardens. That's what I really need. I mean, I might as well. I mean, you can't take that province, right? Right? Maybe you can. Well, you won't, in any case. They're also getting a little on the low side, aren't they? Like, is this winning? Not quite. Like, we can return Skulk for Duchy. Desp for Province. Right? That's fine. I don't know if we'll be able to sustain Duchy gaining, but Maybe you can't sustain duchy gaining. There's a thought. Well, this looks promising. I just play Abandoned Mine and Crucible the Cultist. I come pretty dang close. Yeah, good win. Alright. Now, we're on day 2 of this. Yeah. I kind of wish I'd pushed for a 4th game, or pushed through a 4th game yesterday, because I'm feeling a lot worse today. Yeah. The good news is I've, already won enough that things aren't terrible. It'd be really good to win at least one of these 3 for positioning. And I don't know, we'll see if I manage to do that. This board has island folk, so probably we're going to want to play with some baubles. The draw is awkward. There's Hireling. Maybe you can call Haunted Woods, but really it's Hireling. You might actually be able to get quite a bit done if you accumulate a lot of baubles and delay a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure exactly what that looks like, though. Plausibly we're going to open Mapmaker Bauble. Maybe Clerk Bauble's a little better, but I'm not quite sure how you're playing the Clerks longer term. You just want quite a few Mapmakers, and then you can kind of do whatever. Quite a few Mapmakers, quite a few Baubles, get Hirelings when you can. You can delay stuff, and I'll be pretty happy about that. That's my plan, at least. What about Miser? I don't think you can get enough done with Procession. Just with no non-terminal, it's awkward. There is the Miser question is basically maybe Miser's alright. The Miser question is basically can you get enough stuff matted? And I don't think the answer is yes. I think you'd rather just try to be drawing. This will be a bauble. Yep, we all know what we're doing. This will be another bauble. Not seeing the Mapmaker here is of course terrible. Really delay this Mapmaker. Just pick up another bauble. I think that makes sense. I favor buy. Delay the Mapmaker. Just because this shuffle is not that exciting. I mean, it's a short shuffle. I just don't know what does 5 actually do for us. Hard to say. No, that is a bauble. That's a bauble in hand. Yeah, okay. We favor coin and take a Hireling. Oh no, you top deck a Hireling. Interesting. Well, I can't hit 6 like this, so we're not going to. Here I will hit 6 for the Hireling, though. This will be good. Both trying to do about the same thing, so it'll just be a matter of who ends up doing it. Let's see, do I want to top deck here? Or would I rather move more towards the... and we can always delay whatever. I know I'm getting an extra turn next turn. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, you can delay Hireling and then it'll work on that turn, so I think I'd rather take the favor and, like, guarantee that I have the island folk next turn. Will this be favor coin, get another Mapmaker? Seems reasonable. I wonder if you already have all 3 baubles in hand. It seems possible. In which case I just favor coin all of them and take another Hireling. There's a Mapmaker on top. Maybe put another Bauble on top. Oh, Clerk. Could take Clerk. I don't really know how much I'd like another Mapmaker. I can take it. Like they can be periled, right? Peril, delayed, whatever you want to do with them. I feel like I've been drawing a lot more estates than you have. That's my complaint. I'm complaining about drawing too many estates. Like there's 2 things that can happen. The one is your Mapmakers filter your estates, and the other is you draw them. And so I've been opting for drawing them. Which is bad. It's okay. No top deck. Procession. And Procession Mapmakers. I don't know about that. I guess into Haunted Woods. You can then delay, or you can get done with delay. It makes sense. That would seem like awful. And I guess that way you see a lot more baubles. Alright, I'm sold on that procession plan. I don't know if it's going to be something for myself, but it's fine enough. You definitely have another bauble in hand, so I'll probably favor top deck a Hireling. Oh jeez. Well, this is awful for me. Seriously awful. That Herbalist might be a Peril target. Okay. Well. I'm going to take at least that. I'm thinking I want to top deck a Procession here. I somehow skip over this Mapmaker, which is amazing. Actually, do I want it? I might want it. Like, I think I want it. This could be Bauble Mapmaker. With the idea like we delay one. Maybe we just delay one. I mean, we need to play both Baubles for favor. Like, do I need another Hireling? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think we can do is we can, like, actually trigger them and, like, go get our Haunted Woods. That seems totally awful. By favor. Top deck, maybe. Yeah, maybe we want another Mapmaker on top. I'm not sure how to. Yeah, I mean, I think I want to favor more Mapmaker over Procession. Like this is how we find stuff, especially with the one delayed. I want to peril something. I don't know when. Or what? I didn't put on top Procession. Did you top deck the Herbalist? No. You just no, you gained Haunted Woods now. Okay, Spell Scroll is pretty good. You can get another Hireling out of it. Just I say, pretty good. Getting attacked here is going to be a pain. It's like carrying too many estates. So maybe we don't. Or don't, we don't. Whatever. We don't, buy. Would be what it would be. We'll see what the turn does. There's different ways this could go, right? I'd be happier to not buy, and I should go first. I don't think it matters. Okay, I think I'm playing this. There's a Mapmaker in there, I think. Maybe not. Well, I'll find it with it. No, I won't find it with the Haunted One. I don't know. Like we're taking this certainly. Maybe I Peril the proc. Like, buy favor, top deck, like delay this one, Peril the Procession. A little light on. I think we could also delay the Procession. It's like, how likely do I think I am to find a Mapmaker? I don't know. Definitely don't have one on top. Gross. That's useless. I did have another Mapmaker. Oh well. I certainly want the Bauble. I guess the question is, do we want the Mapmaker? Versus what we would be doing with this Bauble. Like top deck. Yeah, okay, I'll buy it. Or not top deck, favor, buy. And then we can go delay that, set a Hireling on top. I'm not going to get an extra turn, which is obnoxious. Maybe if I had done the delayed the proc rather than periled it, I guess. Okay. Well, I can see a Bauble in the discard there, so oh, that's fancy. Never mind about the Bauble in the discard thing. Did I see an estate last turn? Did. That's a question of what to do, or like what order to do things in. Did I see an estate last turn? You can delay Hireling and get the buy on, or get the card on the same turn. And just a note for what I'm about to do. Oh, I should mention that yesterday, which is earlier in this video, when I was pissed about not getting an extra coin out of Pageant, I went back and I actually read the card. And the correct thing was happening. It turns out you actually pay money to get your coffer from Pageant. Very disappointing. I won the game anyways because of like the complete divine intervention to give me a ruined market at the end, but we're just gonna point it out. Okay, well, I guess we're playing Hireling. Favor what? Well, I guess probably one for coin and one for buy. Or maybe both for buy. What do I want to top deck a Procession. What, coin? Maybe. If I were to do buy, I'd be top decking Procession, and then I'd probably get an extra Bauble plus an Herbalist. And Bauble is just to make sure that I take extra turns a little bit more often. That's fine. Order doesn't really matter. Don't need that on top. Don't need that on top. See how the miser goes. It might be fine. I mean, it's totally fine, of course. I'm gonna Peril the Scholar, that's my prediction. It'd be really good as Staff. That'd be a good card. No more Scholar. I just feel like you don't really need so many of these action cards. I'm off base with that, but I'm actually going to suffer pretty hard if I don't know. I guess Scholar is defense. Delaying Scholar is defense against Haunted Woods. It's an interesting phenomenon. Of course, you can also just at some point like top deck a bunch of Mapmakers. It's also defense against Haunted Woods. Like top deck your Mapmakers with their Haunted Woods, I mean. The box is good. Shields feel good. Right. I don't think I want this Mapmaker. Like, I'm already kind of liable to be delaying one. Okay. Let me take a Bauble here. Just for the fact that, like, yeah. I mean, the Herbalist would be, like, periling it, but we'd also be kind of low on the favor count, so I would kind of like to buy something too, maybe. Is that accurate? I don't know how accurate it is that I'd like to buy something. If we do this, what are we doing? We're doing delay Mapmaker, delay that Peril. I do have the buys for that. Alright. Deck. Now it needs to be buy, and we're going to take favors out of them. Chalice, seriously? Okay, Let's see, that is not an estate. Interesting. This just be favored by. Delay the procession. Top deck a Mapmaker. Not a deal. Things are okay. I get Chalice. I get Insignia Chalice. That's something to complain about, surely. Getting Insignia Chalice sucks. My hope is that the extra Bauble just gets me more turns. My hope is that at some point you green. I don't know how likely that is. I mean, at some point all green. Seem a little low on Mapmakers, maybe. I don't like Chalice. I don't like a lot of loots, and I don't like Chalice in particular. Clerk. That is annoying, potentially. Okay, I can do all of the draw. I mean, I've seen all of the estates. I thought I had seen all of the estates. Well, it's okay. Am I playing? Am I playing the Haunted Woods? Maybe. Or am I delaying it? Maybe delaying it. Maybe a more effective turn. Wow. Not really. Okay. Favor. Buy. Favor. Coin. Gas. Maybe just like province. Favor. Coin. Favor. Did you put a Mapmaker on top? No. Or he still might have it. Coin. Let's just delay 2 of these and buy province. Whoops, undo. How just happened? There we go. Alright. I don't think the order matters. Well, I guess it did. So much for the order not mattering. I'm not sure I actually want this Bauble. I think I might want Procession instead. So I'm going to delay it. Do I want to do it? Yeah, I do. I think that's a Mapmaker in there. And if it's not, I mean, I'm putting one on top, so it doesn't really matter. This last one should have been a buy. Idiot. And what do we want? Maybe a duchy, maybe a bauble. Maybe like procession. There's an idea. Like prop Mapmaker. 3 haunted woods that way. That's pretty good. I guess you can probably win on your turn series. Even so. I just need another province. Like you can do the same setup I just did. It's the issue. And you have a lot more money. Yeah. Alright, I think you win over these 2 turns, Haunted Woods and Baubles. Haunted Woods, Bauble, Province Duchy. This should not be terribly difficult, actually. Would be my guess. So I need to do a little bit more defense there. Certainly. I don't know if it's even good to play this Mapmaker. Might not be. I'm going to take this opportunity to go lie down for a little bit since this is going to go long. Maybe you can also go after, like, Bauble Estates. Maybe. I think the most direct's gonna be the Haunted Woods Bauble and then buy a little extra. This extra favor is a little bit odd, for sure. Ugh. I'm keeping the Mapmaker just because I want to make sure that I have a proc target. Now this can go into small castle, that's creative. See how much of a point this ends up being. I don't intend to take another turn or another turn pair or whatever, so. Top took a mistake last turn. I'm going to blow up the deck pretty badly here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get around, so to speak. I'm fairly worried about the second turn functioning, or how much I'll have to do during the second turn. You don't, island folk. You need to just say, okay. Alright, so we're going to do this first. Oh, maybe I needed to draw first. It's bad. Well, As we do the Haunted Woods, then what? Favor coin, favor coin, favor coin. Then we take like Province Bauble. I don't know that this is going to come anywhere close to what I need it to, but that's okay. Yeah, this missed bad. I needed to find the Procession or a Procession. What now? Yeah, I guess we play this and we take the Haunted Castle. I think I probably had a draw to win here. Just didn't quite manage it. This should be fairly straightforward from here for you, I think. But we'll see. Scholar's been really good for you. It's fine. I should have done the other drawing first, I guess, to give myself the best chance at getting Haunted Woods really, really low. don't know if Haunted was actually the best thing. Doesn't really matter. Definitely losing here, I think. I mean, I'll make you play the turn at least. But I suspect it's quite straightforward. Yeah, just 2 Haunted Woods. It's the Bauble and an estate. Yeah, did not get what I needed to done. Oh well. That last turn was not what it wanted to be. Which I think the Scholars were probably a pretty good idea, and I don't know. They might not have just not had enough whatever in the deck. Alright. We have Sea Witch. That looks disgusting. We have Panic. Guess we're going to open Shepherd something and just try to play Sea Witch a bunch. That something is probably Lackeys. Shepherd works okay with Panic, although you're going to be carrying the however many curses. There's Carnival Patron, whatever that means. Seems like something to worry about later. Well, let me go Craftsman over Lackeys. I don't think so. I think you just max cycle. Max out the cycling, try to play Sea Witch as much as possible. Like, getting extra 5s is not actually that appealing compared to just playing Sea Witch a lot, I think. I think I like Lackey's Patron. I don't think so. That would be the other option besides the Shepherd. Really need these to be going faster. I'm going to push through all 3, but it's starting to not feel so amazing. It's probably a 2-5, and you're just like, I don't know, staring at this for a while. The thing is, like, Lackey's Patron does not make it so you can buy 2 Sea Witches, so it kind of loses a lot of its appeal. I think the real I think this right here, Lackey's Craftsman, is the only like real question, and I think you can't. I think you just try to get through everything. As quickly as possible. Well, we'll see what you do on this. This is beginning to hurt before I was hoping it was. Okay. This is good news. Really all we wanted. I didn't get to play Sea Witch. Damn. I guess Patron now. I guess it could also be a village right now. Considering next turn's probably hitting 5. I don't know. I mean, we do need money at some point. Patron. Yeah, you got your double Sea Witch out of that, so that's no good. I'll just hope that we don't see both get played right here. Yeah, like that. That is annoying. Extremely. Extremely annoying. Probably the village now. I didn't play this Sea Witch. Again, not what we've been looking for. But, oh well. Very, very much not what we were looking for. Well, one thing is you don't actually have much in those 5 cards, right? You have the village, which probably will find one of the Sea Witches. Just because, why not? But I don't want another village. Like another lackeys. I think we can probably do without the lackeys. Let's get another village to get panic activated and make my deck start working a bit better. Too many cards. I've seen too many cards go by over there. A third Sea Witch would be useful for me. Let's be sane about this. I don't really want to shuffle, do I? Put what? Another lackeys, another shepherd. Maybe another lackeys would be the most productive thing. Kind of want another Sea Witch, but it's clearly not happening. Yuck. Missed those. That's good at least. I missed mine, which is terrible. Also, it is an okay shuffle. I don't know. It's ugly, ugly game. Yeah, we'll play 2 of them, which is bad. I may actually lose curses kind of badly here. I don't find both of mine this turn. Panic is happening. Okay, it'd be a really good time to have a really good turn. That's what I'm thinking. Which, I mean, we do have some suit. We have some draw coming in. Obviously a good time for you to have your good turn. Yeah, I think that's proper, is just to go after everything. I like my buy last turn is a little bit loose. I need a Craftsman now-ish, also, of note. But as I say, we should be having a good enough turn that everything like just works fine. Right, that was reasonable. Trying to check buys after I've done them. There's nothing for pasture to return to, so you can just play it. Always be one coin. That's a make the deck work kind of move. Just find some amount of copper. I don't know if I'm going to do copper, if I'm just going to add like 2 craftsmen and try to work it that way. Okay, a good turn here would be what do I have? I have 9 coins in deck. That's unfortunate. Like, even if I get a full draw, it's kind of debatable. What'll happen? I don't really want to... Oh man, I really hope I find the Sea Witch on top here. Dang. Well, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, this is really bad. Real bad. I also have kind of a dead shepherd in there. Just notably. And I'm going to take the last curse. So that turn just was like total failure. Got nothing done that I wanted to get done. Like, I've had Sea Witch miss a couple times, and of course you top decked the one time. It's going to make this just so hard to win. We top decked both on like the first play. I don't actually think that this is doable from here. I actually could have just put the estates in. Like I had freaking, yeah, that was bad. I should have just put the estates, and I have a shepherd in here. Like let's make it good. Definitely a mistake. Yeah, you got like Rustic Village Lackeys a couple times in a row. I'm gonna try to make my deck work like 100% off Craftsman. I'm not gonna try to do any money stuff, just because like with a 6th curse, it's tough, right? guess the coppers give you buys, which at some point will be something I want to do. Probably. Look at that. It's a disaster. There's not enough good turns. I made the one error over the shuffle the one time, but other than that, I feel like it's just been not a ton to do about anything. Seemingly. At this point, I'm mostly getting coppers because I want to be contesting estates, as silly as that sounds. Alright, let's get something into the shuffle. Probably a Carnival. I don't know what order to do these things in. I mean, it might be... I think we actually want to do lackeys first. Just to give a little bit more there. I need a rustic village. Be like rustic village, nothing. Problem. I really feel like a lackey is in order. That's I'm gonna, yeah. I bottomed at Carnival Sea Witch here just for some perspective on the problems I was having with my draws. It's just, I mean, it's like this ugly game where you have to not be bottom decking your stuff, and I was totally bottom decking my stuff. Great leader, that is not actually like at all relevant here, is it? Inheritance looks nice. You want to inherit Poet is what you want to inherit. It's also not that hard to get to, I want to say. I guess we're going to open probably Clerk, Farrier, Overpay. Man, so tired. Yeah. No, we can't open Clerk, Farrier, Overpay. What are we opening? Silver Farrier, Overpay? That seems unpleasant. I'm gonna go Silver Poet and try to Farrier, Overpay off of that. You want to get to inheritance, but this is not like the split that does that pleasantly. And you can smuggle, but that's useless. Like, you'll smuggle Farriers. Who wants to do that? So I'm gonna go Silver Poet. It's probably fine-ish. Not really. I mean, it sucks. But I guess you could also go like Farrier, Overpay on this one and take a 60% chance of hitting 5 for what, though? Sculptor? That's alright. That's alright. Worst case, you do another Overpay. Okay, I'm convinced. I am convinced. Hope I don't get hit with Clerk. If I do, oh well. Top deck Farrier. Okay. An Overpay of 1 Well, it definitely means I reach my Sculptor, which is, I think, most of what we're asking for. Do we just want silver and then big overpay? Probably. Has a pretty good reaching chance. Unfortunately, I have to sculpt money, though it could be in the form of a clerk, if I so desire. Which I don't know that I really do. Okay, this is fine. It's not really fine. I'm like totally lost, actually, just because I'm so late to the Farrier party. So late to inheritance. Basically, just like a turn and a half behind. Like you can just start taking, like an estate sculptor, for example, or estate sculptor Farrier overpay, probably more likely. It's not good. Right? And with Great Leader, actually maybe take like just Sculptor Farrier overpay. A Great Leader, you can sculpt a state basically for free action. Those villagers are useless. I should not have taken the silver. I should have taken a clerk. Wow. That was bad. Just bad. Like we're never going to need that plus action. Well, it's not. It wouldn't have made a difference. Just we're about to do the same thing. Assuming I actually draw the Sculptor, which I think I do. I'm fine with just taking more poet. No, we can get Clerk tapped multiple times. Lovely. I may not even find the Sculptor. It's actually just going to be brutal. Okay, there's our Sculptor. Do we want to do this down develop thing? I think so. Shuffle is fine. We want to do Farrier overpays. Possibly two of them? Or do we want to go like Sculptor Farrier? I think I want to cut out the Farrier as the thing. We could even think about just going like Sculptor double Farrier. As is. Like, oh, maybe we're drawing okay enough. That's the hope anyways. feel like I gotta keep drawing. Five estates looks actually pretty good for you. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have like Sculptor double estate. I think if I were you, I would take 5 estates, but it's okay. And none of this matters that much. I wonder if I can lose next turn if I take 3 estates. An interesting experiment, wouldn't it? Jeez. Look at this turn failure. Well, I just have to take 2 estates here. There are no other options. I don't even know, like, how do we manage this from here? What's wrong with taking that estate? I guess it's easier to buy. Or, oh no, you can smuggle it. That's the trick. Yeah, the decks aren't producing a ton. Maybe I have that going for me. It's unclear what we can really pile. I'd like if my turns were to fail a bit less hard. I was like, oh man, that first game had guns so long. It's starting to hurt. I've just gotten kind of first playered. What'd you buy? Am I shuffling? The answer is definitely I'm not shuffling. What do you gain? Pulled silver. I'm going to take a Smugglers. I need Counterfeit. Sure. I need to like find the secret cost reduction and just like gain all the Sculptors. That's what I actually need to do. I wonder if I take Poet if I lose. Seems plausible that Poet would lose. Yeah. I wonder if Poet just loses anyways. Like, you can take Poet, you can smuggle Poet. Yeah, alright, this is over. Oh well. I wasn't feeling great today. And it bore out that way. I feel like the draws were... I got first playered on this one. And the previous one I just kept bottom decking stuff. I'd like to get back the first game of the day. I think I might have done a little bit better, but oh well. Things happen. See you all hopefully feeling better by the time the championship match comes around.